2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And an inspired rendition of our national anthem. Really getting warmed up here, just moments away. We'll be back right after this. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Denver Nuggets. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. In this era of player empowerment, no aspect is more important than their determination to make sure their voices are heard. As continued cases of social injustice come to light, they refuse to simply shut up and dribble, if you get my meaning. Instead, they're using their platform to affect change. Kevin, it's a movement among some very determined players.
Much needed indeed, David. Thank you. And the injury report for both teams, players who will not be available tonight.
And this is where you see the depth of your team put to the test. Neither squad at full strength in this one, so I expect to see adjustments in various matchups as the first half starts to shape up.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon out there with Porter. And it's Nikola, Jokic. And it's Rivers. And for the Suns, Booker and Bridges are the wings. Andre Ayton out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Paul in at the 1. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And here's Booker. Over to the left wing. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
You dig down deep at some of the numbers. Jokic is a much better defender than what he gets credit for. I think we always think about athleticism around rim protection, but sometimes it's just about size and smarts, and he has that.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, Jokic with great anticipation there, one of his better qualities as a passing big.
Paul passes to Ayton. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. And Jokic likes physical play. Brent, he embraces the contact.
Well, you look at his physique, and I think he can absorb a lot of what it is that comes his way. But he's comfortable wrestling. He's got brothers. He knows what that's like. And he also loves to mess around with those press conference microphones, as we see.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Denver. Phoenix shooting their first free throws of this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Devin Booker had surgery on that right hand back in the summer of 2018. Took the opportunity to work on his left hand, and ever since, his game has just gone to another level.
You wonder how much confidence, GA, he's had in making plays, not only scoring the ball with the left hand, but assisting with the left hand, and what that's opened up for him in terms of opportunities to be more effective as an offensive weapon.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Booker against Rivers. Just 5 to shoot. Paul looking around. The tray, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the Serb.
Second shot opportunity, and there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Rivers. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here is Porter. Pass to Jokic. It's good.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
To the right side. Ayton against Jokic. And it's blocked by Gordon. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. 5 on the clock. Campazzo defended by Paul.
Man, when a guy like Chris Paul is hustling out there, it's going to inspire the rest of the team, blitzing the shooters well with his quickness.
Lets it go from 11. Shot by Crowder, no good. The Nuggets trail by 3. Passes it to Porter. Poked away. Ayton against Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Porter kicks to Rivers. And up the court come the Suns on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Devin Booker knows he's going to get the defense's attention right there, so he relies on being a little bit nimble to get the shot off.
And Bones, Devin Booker capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Nuggets trail by 5. Outside, Porter. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Booker looking around. Jokic with the steal. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Good D by Booker. Suns leading by 3. Outside Crowder. The pass to Paul. With some arc, and it's good on the layup.
Love the deft touch from Chris Paul on the floater there. His timing on those shots sublime.
Pass to Rivers. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense. That's not really a factor. Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem, and those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible, and I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Payne passes to Booker. Kicks it to Johnson. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Millsap. The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Howard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they'll keep possession. And it's Millsap with the extra effort.
Yeah, Millsap a little bit gritty there. Good to see him go in and hit the glass.
Payne looking around. Craig, the second chance points on the tip in.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Morris passes to Green. Howard with it. 1:53 left to play in the first. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Nuggets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Payne with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Out to the wing. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Howard up on top. We've got 1:23 left here in the first quarter. Suns leading by 5. Now Payne. Banked in off the glass.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Here is Howard. Shoots over Payne. The rebound by Johnson.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Booker uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 9-point Suns lead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here is Howard. Pass to Green. Back to Howard. Got a piece of it. And he's able to get it back.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Booker with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 11 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity to the game.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but like we may lose a game here or there, but everybody's still, happy for each other. We're just trying to build.
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Booker and Johnson fill out the wings. And it's Payne in at the point. Here's Gordon, knocked away. Doesn't go that time. And Phoenix the other way now.
And the Phoenix Suns criticized for trading down 5 picks to select Cameron Johnson at 11 back in 2019. Many felt that was a reach.
There were a lot of people who were predicting that Cam was going to be towards the back end of the first round even, and a clear case for a Phoenix Suns team who was dead last in three-point percentage, drafting for a need in Cam Johnson.
Denver calls timeout. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And the dunk by Booker.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Jokic. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Jokic is not the quickest guy off the floor, but he uses his body well and great timing to get the offensive rebound.
Booker the pass to Paul. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Campazzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Paul passes to Booker. From deep, another 3 for Phoenix.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Campazzo, defended by Paul. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. The Nuggets trail by 14. And here's Millsap from the arc. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Tries it from 19. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Shot selection from Chris Paul on point there. An efficient shooter off the dribble.
Passes to Jokic. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And no good. The Suns go the other way with it. And the shot's good from Crowder.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
Denver calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Campazzo, defended by Paul. Rivers against Booker. Here's Jokic. Over to the wing. Can they get it? Buries it from three-point range. He has 6.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
The playmaking of Jokic, so incredible. Creating this inverted offense. Bones, for your money, does it matter what position your best playmaker occupies?
I don't think so. And Jokic might be the secret sauce to that, and proving that from the center position, much like Arvydas Sabonis and Vlade Divac before him, can impact and also frustrate opposing defenses because you can't stop the center from making these kind of plays.
Paul outside. And it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Rivers, rejected by Booker. Outer dishes to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. And it's Paul, top the key. 6 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Crowder with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And there's the pass to Ayton. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 16. Campazzo, defended by Booker. Porter kicks to Millsap. Down low. Jokic trying to free himself up. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Booker the pass to Paul. The feed now to Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Paul Millsap picks one up.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there, though?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. And they came into that house It was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Right side, Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Now Howard over Paul. And it comes off the front of the rim. On the wing, Johnson. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. 1:30 left in the second quarter. Paul against Morris. And he makes good on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Phoenix leading by 15. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. The shot's good from Paul.
He's such a good scorer when he gets inside that painted area. One of the game's best mid-range players that we've ever seen. Chris Paul getting it done.
Morris passes to Jokic. He dishes it to Gordon. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Jokic kicks to Green. And Green slams it in.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Paul.
It's funny how much Chris Paul is showing so much nuance that he has as he's aged in this game. Just an unequaled and unmatched intelligence from the point guard position.
Good on both. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. Trailing by 17. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jokic. 3 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's 6 points for Jokic.
Now, that's not a chance that Jokic is going to mess up. He's too good around the rim.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, a very effective first half. What are you seeing that allows you to attack them so effectively?
Well, in one of these games, it's very up-tempo, fast-paced, and, if they just run, I have fun, assisting and passing them the ball, so it's a fun game for me.
The game's easy when you play downhill. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 21 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Suns?
Simply a special scorer. Booker, this guy is tough to stop. And we've seen this guy drop 70. That's right, 70 in a game. And he does it with a wide array of skills and constant movement.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Porter is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Nikola Jokic. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Here's Rivers. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Back to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic is a big center, tough to contain, close to the basket. That's a nice throwdown.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. No good from Booker. The Nuggets trail by 13. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there. And that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Booker against Rivers. And the dunk by Booker.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Jokic. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
And the Suns call time here. Here's Paul. 8 points for him. For 3, Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Got that one up quick. Rivers has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Pass to Jokic. He kicks to Porter. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Booker. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, Booker's bringing some energy to this one. Always a threat to leak out and score in the open floor.
Knocks it loose. And here is Paul. And the pass to Bridges. It's Crowder on the wing, defended by Gordon. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Drills it from outside. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Suns making a change here. Payne's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Millsap's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Gordon. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Booker with it. And he has 28 points for the game. Kicks it to Payne. Launches it. Another three for Phoenix.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
Millsap left side. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Campazzo laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 10 points for him.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Booker outside. He feeds it to Bridges. Jokic with the steal. Rivers surveying the D. Kicks it out to Gordon. Now Jokic, 16 points for him. Here's Payne. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Well, as soon as the shot was released, Millsap gets off the floor quickly and blocks it.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Timeout, timeout.
Jokic has got 12 now in this quarter.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And the Suns call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Phoenix making some changes. Sharge checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Johnson in for Crowder. Johnson kicks to Bridges. Now here's Payne. He has 5. Booker outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Morris. And the Suns miss again. The Nuggets trail by 10. Fires from 18. A rebound by Johnson. Here's Booker. Here's Sharge. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I like the effort there from Saric on the jumper. Sees the defender, but still sticks with it.
The Suns have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And that one falls from Saric.
Saric enjoyed an unbelievable amount of success overseas, and it's amazing how we continue to find these great international stories and how much the sport continues to scour the globe for this kind of talent.
And the Suns making a change here. Paul's checked in, so he gets them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Sharge, that's good. Sharge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
They get it back. Morris, a beautiful reverse layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Booker. They get it again. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. It's a 10-point game. The lead now cut to single digits.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Paul. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic's Nuggets trail by 8. Morris passes to Howard. Back to Morris. Here's Jokic. And a wide open look for Howard. Another miss by Howard.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Booker against Morris. Pass to Paul. Fires for 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Phoenix leading by 11. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Morris inside, defended by Booker. Morris, no good. Phoenix has gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic.
At the line for your sons, Cameron Johnson. At the line for 2.
That's good from Johnson. And both free throws good for Johnson.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
Nikola, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
The 6'10" Serbian Jokic is doing a little bit of everything. A decent scorer, a determined rebounder, and of course, an elite passer.
Good on the second free throw. And it's the Suns with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. And Booker kicks to Paul. Back to Booker. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Amazing how much the evolution of Jokic has helped evolve the offense that's around him. A fearless player who feels like he can go up and match up against anybody in the league.
On the wing, Booker. Porter against Ayton. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. The three. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Morris passes to Green. Back to Morris. Rejected by Booker. That's a two from Paul. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Suns lead by 14.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
To the left side wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Suns. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Campazzo defended by Paul. Morris with the bucket.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Paul outside to the inside. Jokic with the steal. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. Good D by Booker. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. The lead is 15. He kicks it to Ayton. And the three off target.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
And Jokic, even though we look at his body and you don't think he plays physically, he can do that.
At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Jokic drops them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Passes it to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. The Nuggets trail by 15. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Jokic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Floats one up, and Ayton throws it down.
Chris Paul at his best right there on that kind of play. A legendary distributor who spots the open man.
Denver shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Gordon against Crowder. Gordon dishes to Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At the line for Rockets, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
One thing about Porter Jr. you talk about is consistency, and that is just not on the floor. It's about his health and availability to his team so he can show off the multi-talented game he does have.
Rivers, he's checked in for Monte Morris. And Porter drops them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Lets a floater go. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Jokic. And here is Paul. There's the pass to Booker. A putback, and Crowder stays with it. And the Suns lead by 13.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Denver grabs the miss. Lob pass to Gordon. Jokic finds Gordon. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
What's Jokic, like 6'10" out there? Not many defenders are going to be able to match up with that kind of size.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Suns leading by 8. Booker with it. That one goes in.
Some of the greatest shooters in the game always talk about being on balance. Booker does a great job there. Keeps his eyes on the prize.
Free throw, good. Booker. The Nuggets trail by 11. Pass to Jokic. Campazzo. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Suns leading by 11. Now Booker. Booker draws the double. Paul finds Bridges. Clock at 6. Booker outside for the 3. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14. Back to Paul. Fires from deep. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. And that's 36 points for Devin Booker. The Nuggets trail by 14. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Rivers. There's the 3. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Jay Crowder. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Crowder. And the Suns here with a different look. Kaminsky, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Torrey Craig comes in for Mikal Bridges. Langston Galloway's checked in for Booker. And it's Carter in for Paul. And both free throws good from Crowder. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 16.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Phoenix.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And free throw good for Morris. Morris checked in for Crowder. He hits both from the stripe. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Moore outside. Passes it to Galloway. That shot off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Harrison scanning the floor. McGee finds Howard. Elbow shot. Rebounded by Kaminsky. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Craig passes to Galloway. Trying to get open is Carter. Kaminsky misses. Here is Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for points, Howard. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Howard. And so Howard nails both of them. So it's the Suns winning easily here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.